right, welcome everyone to the Successfully Failing podcast. This is the first ever. We're just giving this a try. Uh, Shitty mic and all. I am Danny Darko, and and we have a very very interesting man alongside with me. He's pretty much gonna be my right hand man through this whole thing.
Right.
Give him a introduction. Let him know who you are.
Yo, you know who this be, son? I be Nick from the block, not Jenny from the block, you know what I'm saying? Sunset, born and raised in the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, you know what I'm saying? But, shoot some b-ball outside the school. Yeah, and, I moved to over here, Sunset, and, eating chicken, drinking grape soda.
Lot of mercy.
Yeah, right near the beach. Boy!
All right. Seriously, yeah.
But seriously, though, this is Nick coming live from 5516 4th Avenue. We here doing shit.
And he will not stop.
I won't stop. Constant, random shit, you know what I'm saying? Turkey, bacon, and all.
It's actually good when you're trying to think of shit to talk about. But, yeah, man, so what you been up to, Nick, aside from being gangster and shit?
I've been doing shit. Job interview and shit,
Why are you talking
I don't know.
Yo, talk like an old person, man. Come
But yes.
on. No, come on, man.
I was born in UCLA. I went to UCLA college, and got a daughter and all that, so. Yo, fuck all of y'all out there. I don't give a shit. I'm doing my own thing, doing my shit. Fuck all of y'all. Nah, I love you guys. Nah, I'm just playing. I got a job. It's very nice. Chris is very nice. Sometimes he's not too good to me, but hey, I'm trying to break through those walls. He keeps putting up. All right, Chris. He just gave me the middle finger. He just no camera. Oh,
he will not be held down. This is probably his daughter is probably going to be one of the few people that can actually say, "Yeah, I have a daddy."
Oh, got him! Damn, that hurt.
Hashtag I am not a racist.
That fucking hurt.
All right, man. So yeah, that's his story. My story is I'm just here trying to do this podcasting. I have a lot of opinions and a lot of things to say, and I hate posting them on Facebook because you get retarded answers and there you go. There's Facebook right there. But no. It's just another outlet. I do have a lot of things to say. I'm pretty sure Nick has a lot of things to say. And, I'll plan on getting a lot of guests. A lot of people that have things to say as well. But yeah, I mean, this is what it is. So just get ready for some weird stuff.
Fun times.
Yeah. So let's start out with Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Episode 7. It's coming out soon, about a week from now. And none of us ever thought this day would come, and it's here. And I'm fucking excited, man. How about you, Nick? I know you're not really into the Star Wars thing like everyone else is, but
I'm going to be working, but I plan on seeing it 3 times, maybe twice on Sunday, twice every day after.
There you go. Forget about church. Go see Star Wars.
Yeah, don't go to church. Matter of fact, put on your best church outfit and go see Star Wars.
There you go. Totally ditch Christmas because Star Wars is definitely more important. You could do Christmas after or before, but...
Matter of fact, take your presents to the theater and open it while watching Star Wars.
Wow. You'd think we work for Disney or something like that, the way we're promoting the movie.
Yeah, they better pay us something. Break us off.
Man, we're going to be paying them. They ain't going to be paying us a damn thing. But, yeah, dude, there's a lot of mystery going into this movie. Not many people know what's what, who's who, where's where. And I like that. Nowadays we get a movie trailer, shows every fucking piece of it. So it's like you saw the movie in the 2 minutes of the trailer. So you go to the movie and watch the movie and you're like, oh, I've seen this before.
Yep.
And, I mean, it's going to be cool. Definitely going to have to see it multiple times. I know I'm going in at least 5 times, I want to say.
Multiple,
yeah. The first time, it's pretty much just going to be me. It's like, probably, I'm going to have to bring tissues and might have a chub or a boner. Who knows?
Uh-oh.
I mean, and then the second time, I'll probably be in the same state. Then maybe the third time, I actually get to sit down and, soak in what's going on and, be able to actually, dissect what was what and talk about it more in depth and whatnot. But it's gonna be crazy, man. Um, there's this never ending debate about whether or not people like episodes 1 through 3 because they obviously don't stand up to the original trilogy. And there has been people that have been skeptical about this one, but dude, it's like once J.J. Abrams was signed up, it's like, yo, he's a Star Wars fan. How many times you have a director directing something he loves? Most of the time you get some guy that doesn't know a goddamn thing about the source material. Michael Bay. um and we get shit. And this is actually cool to see somebody who's geeking out as much as we are, and he's part of this. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure Nick has nothing to say about this whole topic.
No, I do not.
That's of course. All right, so before I go any further, I want to give a shout out to a couple people. These guys kind of really inspired me to do this podcasting. It's something I want. Damn, Facebook. It's something I wanted to venture off into, but I never really gave it a serious thought. But yeah. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Renee Alvarado. Uh, he runs the Rants and Raves podcast. And pretty dope shit on there, man. I catch myself listening to his podcast, and it's like I want to actually jump in, but then I forget I'm listening to a podcast. So, and also Timothy, I don't remember your last name. I'm too lazy to look on Facebook, but you're another one. You and Garrett, you guys have the Custodian Chronicles, and that's another insightful podcast. And it's funny, I catch myself listening, and it's like, shit, these guys are fucking intelligent people, man. Yeah, you guys, thanks a lot for paving the way. And hopefully, we definitely got to do some collabos down the line. I mean, that's a must. And while I'm on the topic of Timothy, you guys should go check out his band, Native Alien Tribe. I've seen them twice. They performed at a Comic Bar Con that us at Inbeon run. And, dude, they fucking rock. I mean, political, reggae, Rage Against the Machine, just like a bunch of stuff rolled into one. I mean, the guitar's awesome, the bass is dope, the drummer's pretty sick, and Timmy's always killing it, man. Remember the first time they started playing, their music just caught me. I was like, shit. But yeah, you should definitely go give those guys a listen. I know they're on iTunes, probably SoundCloud. I'm not too sure. I can't really vouch for that, but I know I have their stuff on iTunes, so go check them out. And once again, thanks, man. I mean, you guys have been really instrumental in all this, and good luck with your stuff, and hope you guys, go the distance with that. And now that we got that out the way, we have a show coming up. Us at Inbeon. This is Inbeon Con Winter Edition. Pretty much, it is a show convention for artists by artists. I remember speaking to Eric when I first met him, Eric Hutchinson. He told me he pretty much made this convention from it came through bad experiences at other conventions and the way these people ran it and treated the artists, and he kind of thought let's make something for the artists, and being that he's an artist and him and whoever else came up with this idea, they were all artists, and they let's make a convention catered to us. Doesn't matter if it's illustration, crafts, or photography. Art is art. And they really had a vision to get that out there. And once I got put on, it was like, yo, these guys are fucking awesome. Let's make this happen. So this is happening at it's this weekend, the 12th of December, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Islandia Marriott Hotel in Long Island. If you guys are around, go stop by, man. There's a lot of dope artists. We got one Edwin Hong. I never know if I'm pronouncing that right, but there's another dude I met a couple years ago, fucking awesome. And I mean, his art style is sick. He's done things. He's got the comic called Skull Kickers. It's actually an Image comic. It's pretty dope. he did work for Street Fighter. He was actually at one point working for WWE magazine, doing illustrations for a section in that magazine. And dude, it's pretty awesome to have him on board. And then we got let's see, we got a lot of artists, so it's kind of hard to like mention names. And then I'm gonna be leaving out people, but you have my good old friend Honey Bun, Bun Leung. He's gonna be there. Friend Mike Chan, Justin Fischetto. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've never said that name out loud, so I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anthony. There's gonna be a lot of great talent there, man. You should definitely stop by. I'm also gonna be there pushing my art. My brother is gonna be there with his first official con table. And that's gonna be pretty good to see him, spread his wings per se, and it's gonna be fun, man. So like I said, if you guys are in the Long Island area, come out. There's gonna be cosplay, photography, again, art. We actually have a game corner, which is pretty cool. I don't know what kind of games they're gonna be playing. I'm assuming it might be like Street Fighter, things like that. Fighting games and stuff that can, multiple people could play. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. The summer edition was pretty dope. That was my first Inbeon show. It was fun. A lot of great people there. The hospitality is awesome. Eric actually walks around and makes sure everything's okay, and it's a fun time, man. It's never a bad moment with these guys. So, like I said, check it out. Again, it is at the Islandia Marriott Hotel, Long Island, New York. Come out 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I guess that's all the shouting out I need that I have to do right now. If anything comes up, I will definitely say something. And okay, let's get on to another topic. I had posted on Facebook asking people to drop topics, questions, or whatever. So actually got one comment. See, it's funny because on Facebook you post important shit, nobody responds. You literally hear crickets. You got the handful of supporters and friends and family that always comment and like.
Yep.
Nobody else says anything. But then you post some shit like, "Oh, my penis is on fire," and everybody wants to blow your shit up or stuff like that. So as of now, I have one comment, and it's from my friend Chris Pritt. And I know that's not his last name, Pitt. Oh, it is his last name. Okay, forget it. I thought it was Pritt. Sorry. But Chris, he asks, "What's your favorite Pokemon? And if you were a gym leader, what type would you be?" Now, let's let Nick answer that question because he hasn't spoken about a million years.
Like
so.
3 hours. It's been 3 hours I've been sitting here.
Holding the man back,
Yeah. Been held back for 400 years. It's time for me to cut these chains, so to speak.
Yeah, so what's your favorite Pokemon first?
Favorite Pokemon. I can't say I have one, but if I had to choose,
I have a gun to your head. You have to choose.
I'll choose Pikachu because that's the only one that would come to mind because I don't want to die.
And of course, Chris, he goes no, because he hates Pikachu. He's a Pikachu racist.
Yeah, he's racist against Pikachu for some odd reason, but I like Pikachu because he's loyal or she, I don't know what it is. It doesn't have nothing, is naked, running around, so it has no clothes on, so I don't know what it is, a boy or a girl, I don't know. But yes, I would choose Pikachu, and for some reason, I'll be a fire type gym leader person because I like to see shit.
More fire. There you go. That's fine.
There you go. I like to see shit on fire and just burn. So fuck all y'all. No. I'm just kidding. I love you guys.
All right. Yeah.
Boom.
For me, as far as I go, favorite Pokemon. I don't know. I've never really had a favorite Pokemon. Mewtwo is obviously always awesome.
Too powerful.
Yeah, Charizard, Blastoise, the original three. I like Sharpedo because he's a shark. A half shark because it's just weird. But yeah, that's a really, damn, I don't even know. You know what? No, actually, I don't even remember his name.
There you go.
Fuck. was it Apom, the monkey with the glove on the tail, and Sadie's crying for some reason. I don't know what happened. What's your favorite Pokemon, Sadie?
Let's ask Chris. Chris Roman in the house.
No, he's totally biased. It's pretty much anything that's red. So
You racist.
90% of red Pokemon, you know, he's gonna, cause yeah, that's just how he rolls.
He's colorblind.
There goes the one office joke for the day.
Yeah.
Damn. If I was a gym leader, I'd probably have to be a water type, mainly because
Like being
swimsuits. That's why there tends to be, you know, just swimsuits. I mean, you just think of girls in
Wet.
bikinis and whatnot, and yeah. I'd be a horrible gym leader. Shit, that's borderline sexual harassment, right? I can't do that to my employees. Shit.
But you're working at my gym in a bathing suit.
Damn.
Oh, wait, you're a little hot? Oh, look at you, all wet now. Got him.
Yeah, that's well,
Sexual harassment, that's it. Out of there.
you asked for it, Chris. There was your answer.
They're going to close down your gym real quick.
But shout out to you, Chris, for being the only person to comment on the status and like it too. So you get a double high five. Yeah, it's Facebook is funny, man. It's like I'll post something about my art, you know, having art for sale, and mind you, I don't charge a lot of money, you know. I'm not trying to kill people, but just like, you know, you get no response, and it's pretty sad, you know. But the second I say, oh, free art, shit blows up, and it's like, you know. But yeah, I try to post things to get people to interact, and apparently it has nothing to do with Kim Kardashian or Lil Wayne or whatever happened in the awards last night. So nobody cares. Yeah. What's on your mind right now? Seriously though, nothing about peanut butter, because it always comes down to peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Nothing really. Drawing a blank here. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about.
So let's talk about something that you know, and let's see. How about wrestling?
Oh,
Let's
Lord.
talk about wrestling.
Oh, Lord. This PG crap.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see. Surge almost tripped, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted you to know that.
Yeah. You have to be here to understand what's going on for the most part. It's like we are full of inside jokes, and, you know, none of it makes sense, but that's what makes it beautiful. But, yeah, wrestling, man. We had, what was the last Survivor Series a couple of,
weeks ago, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
It's all the same bullshit for the most part. Now they're bringing in, that's what we could talk about. Now they're bringing in ECW people again.
Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer. I don't know, man. I mean,
oh my God.
The only thing I could say is
that was horrible.
I'm not saying they're gonna go all ECW and Attitude Era, but
they'll die, yo.
Maybe they're trying to bring back that hardcore-ish mentality to wrestling.
Tommy Dreamer.
He's not gonna stop laughing for the next 2 hours.
I still can't believe this shit, yo. Tommy Dreamer, man. That guy.
Or what are they gonna have? Like a 90-man tag team match? Like pretty much the whole goddamn WWE is gonna be in
like
that.
It's like 6 groups of 4 or some shit like that.
It's a fucking retarded orgy. That's what it is.
Oh my God, yo. I can't stand today's wrestling. I can't.
I don't know, man.
Garbage.
That's their way of throwing in whatever quote unquote talent they have to make, you know, in one match, just to say that, hey, these guys are wrestling, and then you're probably gonna have John Cena come out of nowhere and win the championship.
Dog.
I mean, I guess the best thing out of all this is that I think isn't Sheamus part of this fucking fiasco too? So he's the fucking world
League of Assassins, a League of Gentlemen. I don't even know what the hell they call themselves. Fuck around in the pussy.
There you go. Wow.
For those who don't know Surge,
is he drunk?
He's probably drunk, but
he's drinking Gatorade, so he's not drunk.
But he probably put something in it anyway. Nonetheless,
I think Chris spiked his Gatorade.
Yeah. Surge, go to your room. Surge, go to your room.
Yeah, like I was thinking maybe you know, it was good that Roman Reigns is in this shit, because I know he's teamed up with the Usos and Dean Ambrose. Poor Dean Ambrose, man.
Poor Dean.
This guy should be headlining at least Intercontinental title matches or something, and this guy's stuck fighting with Roman Reigns.
He's stuck supporting that illiterate bastard that can't even talk.
Yeah, it is true. Unfortunately, he's
it's
gonna be
inevitable.
the.
It's
No,
inevitable.
actually, he had his shot.
He had
How long it lasted?
5 minutes and 15 seconds.
And then what happened? Then what happened?
Bro kicked into the dome piece.
Dude, I remember falling asleep on that pay-per-view
That was
waking up to that.
the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was almost the equivalent of waking up to a naked chick, because you know the bullshit that WWE tries to pull, and you try to watch it, but then they just fucking kick you in the neck with some RKO out of nowhere with some retarded shit. You know, it's like fucking. You think they're going in the right direction, then they take a million steps
Yep.
back. And what I don't get is this is fucking wrestling, man. Like, there's nothing, you cannot sugarcoat this at all. It's gonna be violent no matter what, no matter how non-violent you try to make it. So Lyndon McMahon hasn't been running for fucking office in a million years, so let go of that fucking shit. You know, maybe have a half an hour segment of Raw, being that it's like 3 hours. Have that maybe aimed at the younger audience, but then after that, man, give us wrestling, man, wrestling. You know, you gotta fucking hide your lip if you're bleeding. Come on.
No sangre.
Yeah, it's like,
Cheap
Like you start
crap.
taking black wrestlers a little more serious.
yeah, that too, man.
Yeah,
like,
stop being racist. Stop being
Give
racist.
them those stupid roles, man.
yeah, I mean, you got some talent there. And it's just like everybody's a joke. Like, all these good wrestlers are fucking jokes. Dolph Ziggler. The only thing I see him doing is posting Instagram posts of his chest because he got nothing else to do. Because every time, I don't know, they give him a push and then they drop him off the face of the earth. It's like, dude is probably one of the best wrestlers there.
The best.
And, you know, he's one guy that you want to put him in matches with garbage to make those garbage wrestlers look better. He's the modern day Chris Jericho for the most part. You know, putting people over. And what is he doing? Nothing.
Nothing.
You know, Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder made a name for himself on YouTube, and then you guys kick him off the face of the earth. And I understand you want everything to be done within the company, but yo, let fucking Ryder. I didn't like him at first because I hate that Guido shit, but he's fucking awesome. I have like 2 of his shirts. The guy's great.
He's entertaining.
So now you got McMahon bringing his old wrestlers back, like Rhino and Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, it's like fucking The Walking Dead. You know.
to make to make wrestling fun again.
Yeah, and it's not even like, dude.
Tommy Dreamer,
You
holy
have
shit.
The Dirty Boys, really?
yeah. Who's Undertaker gonna fight at WrestleMania again?
He's gonna fight Michelle, his wife.
But might as well. I think that would be a better match than he's probably gonna face Brock Lesnar again.
Whatever the fuck happened to
Yo,
Brock
Brock.
Lesnar?
Brock, take.
Oh, he has like a temporary contract where he comes in and leaves whenever he wants. Cause
Yeah.
I
Brock's the
mean,
man, right?
Yeah,
That's it.
he
Brock's
he'll
the
destroy anyone
man.
there,
That's
so.
it, I guess.
Brock, yo.
But he literally comes and goes. Same thing like with Jericho. Jericho's got his band, so. But yeah, Jericho
That's
needs
the
to
good thing
stay.
about Vince. He's loyal to his old school wrestlers.
No, but he needs to just let them step aside. New talent.
I can't wait until
New
he
talent
brings
on board.
Hulkamania back. You know.
Yo, the day he bring
This is it. What is it? WrestleMania 40, is it?
No,
That's coming up?
32. No, 32.
WrestleMania 32 is coming up. Hulk Hogan versus The Undertaker. It's happening.
Yeah,
it's happening.
And both of them gonna die in the ring, so they might as well bring 2 caskets ringside because both of them gonna die. That's it.
Special guest referee Donald Trump.
Oh god. Oh my god, that one. I would turn the TV off. Seriously, as soon as I see him come, nope.
You know, we say this as a joke, but honestly,
Watch that shit happen.
yeah. Dude, like, what was it that I called? It was something that happened. It was something that happened, and I called it to the T, and it was a couple pay-per-views ago. It's dumb shit anyways, but it was something, and I just remember calling it down to, like, and yeah, it just, whatever. I don't know, man. I don't even know why we talk about WWE. It just gives us hemorrhoids and
I
shit.
know.
Like,
It gives me a fucking migraine talking about those cheap product they keep putting out.
look, it's making my bronchitis worse.
Yeah, his bronchitis. Look, he's dying because WWE. You're killing my friend here. Stop your bullshit.
Yeah, like, Make-A-Wish Foundation, yeah. Make wrestling better. That's it. I mean, here you go, what he said. I mean, yeah, like, dude, you have, like, CM Punk walked out of the WWE because of the bullshit, man. Like,
smart man.
yeah, you know what? You could hate him for leaving, or you could call him this and that, whatever. But dude, he was WWE for a while. He made me want to watch it again because before he came on the scene, like, I really didn't care. It was just like whatever. And it, with him and Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan and all those guys, they made me come back into it, and then now CM Punk left, and I was like, okay, maybe that I should stop watching, but I kept watching, and I'm gonna still keep watching because it's fucking wrestling, and I grew up on that, and but you kind of hope that like, dude, they gotta stop calling these pay-per-views, whatever the like TLC. I remember it's not TLC, it was Hell in a Cell. Is when CM Punk was still around and he was fighting Ryback. And, I think a couple of weeks before when they set up the matches in Raw, he was going at it with Ryback. And, like they were like, oh, we're going to fight at Hell in a Cell. We're going to fight a couple of weeks or whatever at Hell in a Cell. And then, they threw in a stipulation or whatever, what kind of match it was going to be. And he was like, in a Hell in a Cell. Like, obviously, man, you knew that shit. Like,
stupid.
And now the Hell in a Cell is what, like 90 feet tall? and the shit that gets me pissed off is these idiots climb up just to punch each other for like 5 minutes and then climb back down. Like, what was the purpose of that? Like, you can't throw anybody off it anymore. And I mean, how many times are you going to do that? So it's like, whatever, man. Stop calling it TLC. Stop calling it Elimination Chamber.
What you can get for $9.99.
Oh, yeah. Plug. $9.99. You know what? Honestly, that is probably the only thing that they have going for them, and that's the network. Because you're not spending $60 on pay-per-view. You don't have to watch it on a shitty quality streaming site. And, I mean, you can watch all the old stuff. That's probably the best thing. And
How often they advertise that shit?
They used to advertise it every 5 seconds. They stopped doing it.
Fucking.
Did they really?
The biggest joke is they have the T-shirt, $9.99. You know how much that shit costs? $14.99. That's fuckery right there. But yeah, I don't know, man. This shit just gives me hemorrhoids, bro. It's like it's so dumb. I mean, and like I said before, unfortunately, I'm gonna keep watching it. Well, at least the pay-per-views, or try to get into it, but
at least.
And then the Divas division.
Divas Revolution bullshit.
Oh my god! That whole pinky swear thing.
Aneurysm.
It's like
can't.
You took something like Paige and you're just slowly killing her, and you're turning her into, what's her name, Eva Marie?
Oh my god.
She's hot. She cannot wrestle for shit.
She can't.
And most of them don't even have mic skills. They sound retarded on the mic. And it's not me being a sexist or anything like that, because AJ Lee, she killed it. Trish Stratus killed it. Even Stacy Keibler was good on the mic.
Oh, in your face.
Yeah, them long legs and shit.
Oh, yeah.
But you got like, whatever, anyways. Oh, man. It's a headache. You know what? I'm looking at my tattoos and I'm thinking, what's the next tattoo you want to get, man? I don't know. It's just like a random idea that popped up in my head.
I'm getting something. Let's go with the dragon over here. I don't know. Something.
Yeah, because you have already like 90 million Chris Uminga tattoos.
Gotta represent, even though he knows me really, but
he knows who you are, right? Right, Chris? We gotta get you on here soon, man. I know me and you, we're gonna spend like 5 hours arguing about Mad Max and Jurassic World, man. We gotta figure this out. I gotta figure out how to get you on through like FaceTime or some shit like that. But we're gonna do this.
Satellite.
But yeah,
The Rock.
He might get like the 10th tattoo of one of your pieces, so he's pretty much like walking promotion. It's
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, no ideas of what you're gonna get?
No, not yet.
Dude, I want to get something. It's just like I don't know what. I have very little space, and my man Drew is in Florida, so he's killing it over there.
Drew
at
Atomic Tattoo.
Yes, over in what is it, the Orlando Mall?
Something like that.
Plug City, man.
Plug City. Drew, where you at?
If anybody's listening in the Florida area, go to Atomic Tattoo in the Orlando Mall, I think it is, and look for my man Drew 1.
Drew Uno.
If he's not in the stratosphere, he's somewhere else. But yeah, he's done most of my work, and it sucks, man. He's gone, and it was cool because we had this like dope connection, because I remember when I came to him with my first tattoo, it was the Bizarro tattoo, and it was like, all right, cool, we had something to talk about. Then the next tattoo was a Starscream, a chibi version of Starscream, and that's when it was just like, yo, he's like, I have to do your tattoos, and he's done like what, 5, 6, 7 Transformer tattoos, maybe 8, some shit like that. It's fun because like around where we live at, not many people get, comic book-ish tattoos or whatever. It's all like, only fear God and crosses. And,
the prayer hands with the beads.
yeah,
Oh Jesus!
that typical.
Oh my God!
Stuff, and it's annoying. It's like it gets to the point, like, because I used to be at that tattoo shop a lot. It's like I kind of worked there. They didn't, but I kind of did. And it's like you could just pretty much see whoever's coming in, you know what they were getting. It's like this guy's getting Brooklyn going down his arm. This guy's getting some generic quote. This girl's getting the feather with the birds coming out of it, or whatever,
Corny shit.
or whatever, like a female artist got. So if like Demi Lovato, she got that cross on her wrist, or whatever. Every fucking girl went and got that shit, and I'm like,
Horrible.
it's not like a couple, because you know what, you get inspired by people, you see pretty cool stuff, but it's like, dude, like Drew and Dreamer, they're doing like 90 infinity symbols in 1 week. It's like, god damn, like, and then yeah, it's crazy, man. They just come in and they get their shit, and it's like, fuck, be yourself, man. And what really kills me is for example, you want a tattoo of a bird. So somebody looks up, they come to the tattoo shop, oh yeah, blah blah blah, I want a tattoo of a bird on my chest. All right, cool. So they look up bird tattoos. So ultimately, they're getting a tattoo of a tattoo that somebody else already has. Like, why the fuck would you just not look up bird images, bird drawings, and just like get something that wasn't? It may have been done on somebody, you don't know, but for the most part, it's not just another tattoo. It's like, come on, it's fucking annoying, man. I mean, but that's one thing I don't miss about being over there all the time, seeing all that retarded shit, man. Like, you know, some of the stuff is cool. Don't get me wrong. I've seen a lot of generic, cliche, or overdone tattoos, like the koi fish. But if it's done right, it looks really good.
Yep.
You know, some people got some sick pieces. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say like, you know, if you have you know, like a basic, normal, everyday tattoo, that it's not nice. I mean, I've seen some people with some sick, just like covered up, you know, like sleeves and chest pieces and back pieces or whatever. But yeah, just be original in a sense. I mean, you know, there's inspiration everywhere. You know, you're not gonna be 200% original all the time. Not saying all my tattoos are original, because pretty sure there's a lot of people. I mean, everybody in this room, even though we're all friends, you've got Transformers, anime, you know, video games, all that. So, you know, it's all inspiration, and you know, but damn, be fucking original, man. Like, it's like the rap game.
Oh Lord. Oh,
dude, like I'm 29, right? And I grew up where there was real hip hop. So, you know, I may not have listened to it when I was younger, but as I started getting older, you know, the beauty of music is you could just go back. And like, you know, I've heard stories from, like, you know, fellow coworkers and people I know. Like, back in the day, you'd get booed if you sound too much like somebody else. So, like, if Run DMC sound like LL Cool J or vice versa, they're getting tomatoes and shit thrown at them on stage or whatever. You know, you're getting called out for that. Now, every fucking guy or whatever,
oh,
like,
that shit's
they
horrible.
all sound the same. They,
horrible.
Like, you listen to a song, it's like, yo, this is the Attack of the Little Waynes. Like, what the fuck? And people like it. None of these people could sing. They just sound like they're wailing. Like, and the thing is, people try to justify it. Like, I'm an artist. I'm not saying I'm the best rapper out there. I don't even think I stand with any of these dudes. But I know, like, to be myself, and like, people like, oh, you know, you should, you know, just you make money, you know, they get famous off of that, whatever. But to me, that's like, I tell them like this. All right, would you do porn? They're like, yeah. Like, would you do gay porn? Oh no, that's gay. Blah, blah, blah. They make more money than regular porn stars, and I mean, it sounds stupid saying it, you know, but some of them supposedly aren't gay. But the whole point is that's like, it's the pride that takes over. So, like, no, I'm not gonna make stupid shit like that just to blow up, because then you get known for that. It's hard to backtrack or digress or whatever, or you know, it's hard to, like, turn yourself around. That's like becoming a coke addict, and then, like, you know, just all of a sudden you don't do coke. You know, like, it's hard to really unsee that. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm a coke addict or a crackhead or whatever, like, it's hard for friends to be like, yeah, he's not a crackhead no more. You know, he's normal or whatever. You know, that's how I see it. So
fuck it.
It's just like, everything just sounds like you. I'll be at a place where they're playing that shit, and I'm like, really, this is what they listen to. Like, I just want to take the closest, sharpest object, and just like go all like Michael Myers on myself. Just I can't. I mean, I just can't. And I've seen friends do it too. I have friends or people I know that they rap, and it's hard to take people serious when they say they rap. Like, yeah, all right, cool, you rap, but and I think it's the same thing with me, because like if I go up to somebody, I'll be like, oh yeah, I rap. They're gonna be like, yeah, okay, and I've gotten this reaction, like people listen to my shit and they're like, oh, you're actually good, like you're not talking about stupid shit, and I am talking about stupid shit, but it's more. I like to be lyrical with it. I like to have fun with it, but I'm not copying off anybody. I mean, again, inspiration is there for sure, but I can't try to sound like somebody else. It's even like Lupe Fiasco. I love Lupe Fiasco, but you won't see me ripping off his shit. Like that's him. He's good at what he's doing. I mean, obviously, I would like to be up to his level, or guys like Pharoah Monch and old school Eminem and Busta Rhymes before A-Rap Money. Because dude, whatever, man. Like Busta used to be he was the king of bugging out, saying stupid shit, but being lyrical and having fun.
Yeah.
So even Ludacris was the same way. He could have his funky songs where it sounds funny, but then he would still kill it. Macklemore is the perfect example. Downtown, that song is funny as hell. The video is crazy. Everything about it is just like, but he's still lyrical in it.
Yep.
Like even Thrift Shop or Can't Hold Us. Well, Can't Hold Us was a little more serious, but Thrift Shop, he was just bugging out on that song, but he still killed it, and killed. But yeah, I gotta get Nick on the mixtape with me. I'm actually.
Yo, that'd be dope, son.
I'm brainstorming. The last mixtape I made was in 2011, 12-ish. Microphones and Beer, another plug.
Plug.
Yeah, I wanted to make part 2, but I just kind of like lost motivation, inspiration, and then I started diving into other things. The band, drawing and whatnot, and all this other shit. So kind of like wasn't feeling it. And I really, really want to do it because it was fun. But yeah, so I've been like hinting at this project called Flaccid. It's gonna be an acronym. Pretty much felt like actually creating content instead of drawing. And that's not shitting on drawing, saying drawing isn't content, but it's stupid, so whatever. It doesn't really mean anything, but figured make it, whatever. Anyway, so I'm just brainstorming ideas right now, trying to find some really cool instrumentals, different styles and stuff, like whether it be like one of the popular songs and just shitting all over it, or something more old school. Actually, it's gonna be funny, man. I mean, if you ever heard the first one or heard like tracks like Danny and the Dinosaur, it was just me bugging out, and a lot of video game Pokemon references and stuff like that. So it'll be fun to get back into that. Gotta get Nick on there though, cause I mean, he's not talking much now, but I mean, if you ever hung out with me or you hung out with him, know him or whatever, guy is full of things to say. It's never a dull moment around him. I mean, even when we're turning up, sitting on the couch,
doing nothing.
Doing nothing. That's how we turn up. We sit down and we all have our phones in our hands, and if we're not playing video games or watching something on TV or watching a movie, and we don't go out. We don't
spend our monies.
No, we spend our money, but on.
We spend our money, but we don't go out, buying bottles and shit.
No. Occasionally we drink beer, and the last time I drank beer, I think that, I don't know, ever since we turned up and played Rock Band that night, no, we weren't sniffing cocaine.
No, I wasn't indicating that. I just got a running nose, so no. We don't do that shit.
Yeah, we 6 bottles of Heineken for me. I don't know, whatever Nick drank. Playing Rock Band. It was literally like a rock concert in the house. I jumped off the couch. I jumped on Nick's back. And then all of a sudden I got sick, and I haven't looked back since. So, yeah, that's the most turning up we do if we're not going to the movies or a convention or a concert. I mean, we don't really spend money on shit. Most people, they'll go and they'll spend like $300 on a pair of kicks, get robbed. while online. They don't even get a chance
Broad
to wear
daylight.
them.
Broad
Yeah.
daylight.
They don't even get a chance to wear them. They have the Foot Locker. Oh, yo, run your shit, son. And like, oh man.
Broad daylight. How you get robbed, bro? Fuck, man.
Crazy thing is,
Yeah, that should be killing me.
speaking of sneakers, I would not spend money like that. But there was this one time where I dropped almost $400 on a pair of Dunks.
Oh, my
But-
God, you're out of your mind.
No. But if you, I don't know if you ever seen them. Have you seen them?
I don't know.
Coraline Dunks.
Oh, my God.
They were the most awesome things ever. They had like the stitching from the like sort of like reminiscent of the movie. They had the buttons and whatnot. And yeah, but the thing is, right? I spent $400 on those. I could walk around with those. Nobody would know that I spent that kind of money on them unless I had the price tag on it, and they still probably wouldn't believe it. But if I would have spent money on the $600 Jordans at the time, the retros, the 11s, I would have got robbed. Everybody knows what Jordans look like. I mean,
Right.
everybody. I mean,
Done.
so yeah, but I would never do that again. I mean, it was just I have this fascination with Coraline. Love that movie. Yeah, even want to name my daughter Coraline. So
Oh.
yeah, I will. If I ever get to that point. So I always let people know that that's what I want to name the daughter. And if you have a problem with that, then you get the next kid. Yeah, I let them pick all the other names after that, but let me get Coraline.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's that. But I mean, we spend money on stuff like, I'd rather drop money on a Mac computer or a camera or a laptop or something where I can do, podcasts and record and make music videos and edit videos and pictures and all this stuff, because in turn it works out and it works out in my benefit. Because, we got to stay creative, so if we're not drawing, we're doing some kind of project. That's really what Successfully Failing is all about. Aside from being the band name, pretty much like, yeah, we just, we do things, trying to hit on all cylinders of the art game and open up as many doors as possible for not only myself, but for, my brother and my friend and my friends and Nick and, the people around me. So, like, yeah, I became a part of Inbeon Studios a couple months ago, and I want to look for ways to not only use me being part of them to catapult me, but also do things to catapult them and work hand in hand with each other, because I'm not looking for free rides and whatever. That's how it is. I mean, upcoming artists, we all got to look out for each other, and yeah. So in other words, support your local artists, whether it's a like, a share, a comment. If you want to go as far as purchasing something, I mean, one print or one CD or whatever can go a long way. But even liking and sharing, I mean, I see people sharing memes and Kim Kardashian videos and videos of like all these world star hip hop shits. Like, how hard is it to? You got a lot of people out there,
Oh, shit, man.
People like Renee and Tim and Garrett, all doing podcasts and spending their time. Also, I know Renee does photography. I have a lot of photographer friends: Jason LeBoy, Edwin, or Edward, JC. You guys are going out there, bringing people's cosplay to life or any other photos. You're doing them a favor. So, support them too, We're all in it together. We're all looking out for each other. And, a simple like, share, something like that. Little shout outs here or there. Like, we can ask you guys to share our stuff, but where we start becoming successful is when you start sharing it without us having to ask you. Just the same way you share Rihanna's video or Adele's video, without them asking you, is the same way, It's like, I've been making it my thing to share a lot of people's stuff, whether it's photography, podcasts and whatnot, because even though I am trying to promote my own shit, it's, we all look out for each other, we all scratch each other's backs, because, JC has taken a couple photos of me, didn't even charge me, didn't even charge me. His photos came out fucking awesome. Me and Marie, her picking my nose and all that stuff was pretty cool. And, things like that, guys always plugging me. I know, things like that. So just look out for each other. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, if you're ever in the Sunset area around 4th Avenue, and you're in the mood for some Chinese food, China One. We call it China Why because, shit is that good. China One, get it, put it in your stomach, have a nice night. Make sure you drink a nice warm glass of milk. And listen for us next time, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't talk like that, But
Oh man.
everybody be good, stay at home, don't do no stupid shit. And just, don't talk to strangers, look through your peek hole, don't open the door for anybody.
Watch out for the TGs.
Oh,
also.
yeah, the TGs. You gotta look out. No.
Don't let them get you, man.
Don't let them know. No.
Don't let them get you.
No.
Always gotta watch out for them. It's like the Babadook. You gotta watch out.
If a girl is hitting on you and you haven't said a word to her, she's probably a TG. So, don't do it.
Yeah, you ever get those random requests? It's like this super banging girl and she has no mutual friends. It's like, yeah, it's a tranny or a fake or something. And I'm like, damn, man, you like, it's crazy that people make fake pages. I actually had one once. Me and Chris had one. Some dude in Texas, and you know it's fake when the person's a Cowboys fan. Yes, I am not a Cowboys fan. Never will be a Cowboys fan. Giants for life. Yeah, so that's like how you knew it wasn't me. Like there needed to be no more proof. But anyways, yeah, watch out for the TGs. And yeah, this podcast has been all over the place for the most part. It was the first one. It was actually just a test, and we just had fun talking, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty fun, man. Just going out there, getting our opinions out, and talking a lot of shit and sounding retarded and probably sounding uneducated for the most part. But yeah, while I'm at my computer, let me give proper shout out. So I mentioned before a couple guys who sort of helped pave the way and sort of motivate me to do this without knowing. They didn't tell me again start a podcast. But one of them is Rene Alvarado. He's been doing the podcast for a while, Rants and Raves. You can find him on iTunes. I think maybe SoundCloud, but I don't know. I listen to them on iTunes. This podcast is really cool. A lot of Star Wars stuff. He's one of the few guys that I know that don't spoil things, or he will let you know. He's not like one of these assholes that will go literally the second it happens, somebody dies on The Walking Dead or Game of Thrones, and boom, it's in your face on Facebook. You didn't even get a chance to sit down and watch the episode or whatever. So yeah, shouts out to you, Renee. Remember, it's Rants and Raves, and sign, like the sign, not A-N-D. Check him out. And again, thanks, bro. Now we have Timothy, I don't know if I'm saying this, Almedia. I totally butchered your last name. But yeah, me and Nick are trying to. We sound like
Swanson, Samsonite.
Shashwarma.
There you go.
There you go. All right, so Timothy and Garrett. And he's another one, Scalza. I think that sounds about right. They both host the Custodian Chronicles. They're also on iTunes and podcast. And SoundCloud. Excuse me. These guys the stuff they talk about is very, very, like, vital things you should know. Things that you should be talking about as opposed to, kind of the irrelevant shit that I've been talking about this whole time. And they really, these guys are everyday people. Yeah, Timmy has his band, and, Garrett is one of the head people at Inbeon. And what the...
It looks like Sergio.
Wow. All right, sorry about that. If you guys saw what Nick just showed me, you guys would be crying right now.
Yo, looks like him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, I can't believe I just saw that, man. Damn.
But yeah, he's the lead man for Native Alien Tribe. Band is awesome. Check them out. I've seen them live twice. And I'm not just saying this because they're my friend. You're my friend, Timmy. But they're really, really good. The music is cool. It's different. Pretty story-driven for the most part. And it's also political, something I love, talking about real shit, like how rock music is, or how rock music should be. And one reason why I love rock music, all kinds, is because most of them talk about something, as opposed to the way the rap game has gone now, where everybody's just like, nigga, nigga, hood, like stupid shit. So, shouts out to Garrett and Tim again. Shout out to Eric Hutchison. He's been a really huge part in what I've been doing for the last couple of months in the short time I've known him. Also, shout out to Ryan Brown for introducing me to him, because without you, I wouldn't have known him, and I'd probably be doing nothing right now. Just, I did about 8 conventions since I met him, or something like that, and since I met Eric, and it's been crazy because, I was lucky if I did one, and he helped me out getting a spot in Boston. I mean, not Boston, Baltimore Comic Con, which was pretty cool. And he's been a help along the way. Always giving me tips and things like that. Just a huge help. And I want to shout out to him and all of Inbeon. The big guys, Will Falcone, Garrett, and everybody. Lawrence, one of the most coolest people I've met. I mean, it's only been a short time since I've known you, and again, you're supportive. I mean, just everybody in Inbeon. There's not one person, that hasn't been, even the people that I don't know personally or I've never met, have been more supportive than people that I've known for a long time, and that's pretty crazy how that works. And Nick is still laughing at this thing, and it really is funny. It really is funny, man. Shit.
Ah, man.
But yeah. Again, shout out to everybody, and don't forget, if you guys hear this podcast before December 12th, which is Saturday, this coming Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Inbeon Con Winter Edition is going down. It is at the Islandia Marriott in Long Island. Again, 10 o'clock a.m. to 6 p.m. I'll be there showcasing my art. My brother will be there showcasing his art for the first time. And we have guys like Chris, who's going to be, he's a writer. He's going to be pushing his Paladin comic. I read the first issue. I haven't been able to pick up anything else, but it's actually pretty cool. It's definitely worth a read, so if you guys are out there, support him. The big guest, Edwin Hong. Again, Skull Kickers, Street Fighter. He's done Sonic the Hedgehog comics, Mega Man, and dude, he's a really cool person, fellow Giants fan, which is awesome. Native New Yorker, I think. No, or I don't know if he's a native New Yorker, but I know he resides in New York. But again, he's awesome. One of the most chill people you can ever talk to. He's not a jackass or anything like that. He's really cool. Like I said, chill. His artwork is amazing. We got Bun Leung, Mike Chan. Who else? There's a lot of people there, man. Yeah, just come out, man. It's gonna be awesome. And hopefully I'll be able to. Actually, you know what? Not hopefully. Definitely, either Saturday night or Sunday, I'll be back delivering the second episode of Successfully Failing Podcast, and I'm gonna let you guys know how Inbeon Con went. I'll be posting videos, pictures, this and that. So yeah, again, yeah, hit me up. Come find me if you're there. Hit me up on Instagram. That's what I meant to say. Hit me up on Instagram. It is The Real Danny Darko. Nick is Pakpakwe.
Yes.
It's Pacpacwa. Pakpakwe. Like Tupac.
Why?
Yeah, Way.
Yeah. Look for me.
Look for him. My Twitter is I am Danny Darko. Facebook, Daniel Roman. You can find me at the Darko Project, Successfully Failing Studios. I have too many. I actually just consolidated a lot of the stuff into one thing, so that page is actually, let me get you the exact link for that. It is, damn. I gotta get better at all this stuff. I should write this shit down. Alright. It is facebook.com/thisissf. like San Francisco Successfully Failing, that is going to be the go-to page where you're going to find everything Darko or Successfully Failing there. So again, I've been rambling, but this has been pretty fun. Next time I definitely will be more organized, and I'm going to let Nick take this one out and give you some closing words. Take them.
Yeah, you know, so you ever wake up in the middle of the night and you got a tummy ache, but you don't know what to take, but you know, you have the right pills, but you don't want to take the pills, so you just crush them and snort them, and then you have this whole effect that just, you know, just fucks with your brain. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, but, you know, like I said, random shit for me. I'm going to be here whenever I can. Do drugs, drink milk, and, yeah, it'll make your life a whole lot better. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. You didn't hear it from me. Don't call the cops. Just peace be with everybody, and just chill out. 2016, round the corner.
Yeah, this is a family show.
It's a family show, you know.
Yeah, despite the fact that we curse a lot and we say stupid shit, and it's probably not a family show, but
Yeah. It's not a family. You know what? Don't let your kids listen to us, because no.
Let your kids listen to us, because we do talk about Star Wars and stuff. Just, you know what? Don't.
Yeah. Don't do it, because too much cursing, and yeah.
All right, so that is it. This is the first official or unofficial episode.
Unofficial, quote unquote.
There you go. And have a good night. Stay moist, guys.
Stay real moist. Boy.